Well, let's get straight then into election time on Prime, where we literally count down to the November 1st local government elections. Tonight, we focus on the Ditsobotla local municipality. Just a bit about this municipality. It's a Category B situated within the Ngaka district in the Northwest Province. The municipality was established through the amalgamation of the former Lichtenburg, Colini, Basis Flay transitional councils, and the council consists of 40 members elected by mixed member proportional representation. 20 councillors are elected by the first past the post voting in 20 wards, while the remaining 20 are chosen from party lists. In the 2016 local government elections, the ANC won a majority of 25 seats in the council in a by-election held in April 2018. A ward previously held by an ANC councillor was won by an EFF candidate. Well, as always, each candidate will get 2 minutes to make a case on why voters should consider them in the upcoming local government elections. Please note that you'll have 2 minutes for this opening statement. When your time is up, I will unfortunately have to cut you off. It will then be followed by a series of follow-up questions, and you will then also be given an opportunity to make closing remarks for 1 minute. So for today, let me welcome the DA's Yusuf, the EFF's Shai, Cordelia, and the Forum for Service Deliveries, Thabo, Nkashe. The ANC was also scheduled to be part of the conversation. However, they have not joined the meeting yet, so we are going to continue without them. Good evening to all of you, and thank you so much for your time tonight on Election Time on Prime. Well, let me just go then based according to how the layout is on the screen. Ms. Shai of the EFF, I will give you your opportunity to tell us why voters should go with you in this local government elections, particularly the people of Ditsobotla. Your 2 minutes starts now.
Thank you very much, and greetings to the viewers of Newzroom. As the EFF, we have a living testimony in what 15 Ditsobotla. We have achieved so many things in Ditsobotla. Number one is the removal of a corrupt mayor. You must remember that in 2018 we have won the wards there, which is what 15, and in what 15 we have a lot of things that we have done as the EFF, and then in Ditsobotla as a whole, in what 9, the living testimony that we have just providing a community of what 9 with water. Is a recent incident, and then I think as the EFF, people of Ditsobotla must vote for EFF because EFF is the voice of the voiceless. We have been fighting for a South African in large, and then why I'm saying we are the voice of the voiceless, we fought so many fights, and then amongst the others is the issue of removal of the mayor in councils by our councillors of EFF. And then another thing is the issue of what is this, the intervention of boreholes in different wards of Ditsobotla, and then we have installing sewer pipes in Colini town where we have won that ward, and then yes, that is it. There are a lot of things that we have done as the EFF in Ditsobotla local municipality. Even if you are not yet in governance, but we have many things. We have a living testimony that we can show our people that 1, 2, 3, as EFF we have done 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much.
All right, let's leave it there for now. Yusuf, let me come to you. Still some time to go before that 2 minutes is up, but that's okay. Yusuf, the case for why the voters should trust the DA. Yusuf, you're on mute.
Sorry, thank you so much. Good evening to you and to all the viewers. So why vote for the DA on the 1st of November? The 1st of November is an incredibly important day for every South African concerned, especially for residents of Ditsobotla. If you think our ship is heading in the wrong direction, it's your chance to put your hands on the wheel by voting for the DA. National elections may get the most attention, but it is local government where the foundations are built. If we want our country to work, we need our cities and our towns to work, because you cannot build a functional economy on a dysfunctional municipality, such as Ditsobotla. How do we get that right as the DA? We get the basics right. Number one, a DA government will ensure there is clean water and a sanitary environment for every community, whether rural or urban, giving residents their power back. A DA government will help free residents from load shedding and access to reliable, affordable, and sustainable energy. Number three, bring jobs and investments to the local economy. A DA government will focus first getting the basics right as the foundation to bringing in investments and jobs. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Yusuf. Almost still a minute to spare for your opening remarks. But yeah, we'll continue then and go to Thabo Nkashe, who is with the Forum for Service Delivery. Mr. Nkashe, your 2 minutes starts now.
Okay, good evening there and to the viewers. As Forum for Service Delivery, we are the reason why the people of Ditsobotla should vote for Forum for Service Delivery is Forum for Service Delivery. We are 80% service delivery and 20% service 80% service delivery and 20% politics. The reason why I'm saying this because in our meetings as Forum for Service Delivery, we are not entertained. We are not more into politics. In most cases, in our meeting, we talk more about service delivery. Then, more especially, we talk more about the service delivery, more about changes of the livelihood of the people, more especially the poor of the poorest. Those poor of the poorest, they are the victim of the service delivery. We are the only party where there is no factions. Because as Forum for Service Delivery members, we are there not for political position or power hungry. We are there to improve the life of the people of South Africa, more especially as I'm talking on behalf of Ditsobotla resident. We are there to make sure that the people of Ditsobotla are receiving a service delivery. What is service delivery? Then we are talking about water. The people of Ditsobotla should get water each and every day because water is a basic need. They must get electricity. Then on a health program, we as Forum for Service Delivery, we are saying medication should be delivered to the people. To the people who are
all right,
80
okay.
or more.
Mr. Nkashe, your 2 minutes is up. We're going to have to leave it there in terms of the opening remarks for tonight. So those are just some of the opening statements that are being made by the candidates for why their organizations, their parties deserve to be recognized. Well, 2 political parties and a Forum for Service Delivery, so why they should be trusted with the vote. We'll do more of the question and answer session when we continue. To stay with us. So we're speaking to various representatives of political parties, particularly those represented in the Ditsobotla local municipality, the DA's Yusuf, the EFF's Shai, Cordelia, the Forum for Service Deliveries, Thabo, Nkashe, and of course, like I did say earlier, the ANC was also scheduled to be part of this conversation, but they have been a no-show for tonight. So let me come to you as parties that effectively are putting your hands up to be trusted by the electorate in this municipality. There's no shortage of issues, and some of which we have seen make headlines in recent months when it comes to at least some of the exiting of businesses from Ditsobotla. But in your own words, what do you think has gone wrong in this municipality to leave it in the state that it is in right now? Thabo, let me begin with you.
Okay, no, thank you. Let me thank you again. The reason why Ditsobotla has come to that poor stage is because in Ditsobotla municipality, they have higher unqualified people from the MM the directors and the staff. Then that is why at some point we find our town is busy. Over or a company decided to quit in Ditsobotla is because of lack of service delivery. Then the road of Ditsobotla it was not in a good position. Then in some instances, those companies find themselves the electricity was cut by Exxon due to the debt that Ditsobotla has with the Exxon. Then that is why, as Forum for Service Delivery, when we get into power, we are going to make sure that we hire people regarding to their qualification, the people who qualify for those positions. And the other issue of this Ditsobotla to be in situation is because the political scenario of Ditsobotla, it was, for example, the ruling party. They were sharing Forum for Service Delivery. When we get in take power, we are going to make sure that we're going to reinstate the political instability, working together with the political parties and make sure that we do things according to our people, the way they want the municipality to be run.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Shai, let me bring you in here. You know, Thabo speaks about the issue of skills, saying that you have unskilled people in the wrong positions and holding very senior positions. Just today, of course, we have seen this report that effectively has been taken to the Public Protector's Office. It's a complaint that is being raised about this very issue of the appointments in the municipality. And, you know, just part of what it says is that you not only have a municipal manager that has been appointed allegedly without following the recruitment, the proper recruitment processes, that's the acting municipal manager. But you then also have a number of people in very senior positions who do not have the requisite skills to be able to function at least effectively in those positions. So you've got, you know, managers who seem to be unqualified for those positions. And that's really a contentious issue in a country like South Africa, where we know not everybody has had access and opportunity to education. How is the EFF going to be approaching that? Should you be voted into council, and should you have the opportunity to make some of these appointments? Thabo says they'll only hire people that are qualified for posts. How will you do it?
Okay, thank you very much. Indeed, it's a problem. And then as the EFF, we are going to make sure that we appoint people with necessary skills and a relevant qualification. Because you can't appoint someone who is not qualified for that position, because obviously he's not going or she's not going to perform as expected, because he doesn't know what to do. Indeed, it's a problem. But as the EFF promised that when people voted for us in council, we are going to make sure that the people who are appointed are people with necessary skills.
What does the necessary skills mean? Does it mean that you are going to appoint people who have certain qualifications to fit those posts? Does it mean that you're going to be looking for people who already have a track record, experience in those sectors, so that at least you have something to point to in terms of how they could be expected to function in those posts?
We are going to appoint people with relevant qualifications, because we cannot say as the EFF we are going to appoint only people with experience. Where are they going to get experience? Because we must give them chances, and then when giving them chance, you experience. So we can't appoint someone who has been on the field. We are appointing a relevant person for that relevant position. We are not looking for experience. We are looking for a relevant qualification.
Yusuf, let me bring you in here and give you a chance to speak in terms of how the DA will approach this issue of capacity, really.
Thank you so much again. With regards to capacity, as a municipality, you make reference to an organogram and conduct skills audits to make sure that you have the relevant people with the relevant qualifications in your key and strategic positions. For example, with our electrical department, Ditsobotla is desperately in need of an electrical engineer and not just a normal electrician to occupy that position, because it's a key factor of the municipality. It's also one of the reasons why we're losing so many businesses to the town. And also with your roads, I mean, the roads are absolutely undrivable in the town. And if you don't have basic services, how do you attract investment and how do you create employment? So the best thing to do would be, obviously, like I said, making use of your organogram and conducting skills audits to make sure that you have the relevant people with the relevant skills and qualifications to occupy these key positions.
Let's talk about some of the challenges, perhaps, Thabo, for an organization like yourself that is a forum for service delivery. Yes, you represent the legitimate concerns of the community, but you are up against parties that have resources, that have support behind them. How does that, what is the impact of that on the campaign that you have been running? And do you think that you stand a fair chance in this local elections?
Yes, we are standing a fair chance because as Forum for Service Delivery, we are not depending to anyone to fund us. We are a movement that funded by its people, by its deployee. Then we are ready to take on Ditsobotla on the 1st of November. Then we have, as Forum for Service Delivery, we have already trained our councillors to show that we are ready to take to workshop our councillor to show the people that we are ready to take on Ditsobotla. And besides that, as Forum for Service Delivery, this time we started to contest the local government in 2016. We have managed to get 29 PR councillors in Northwest. But this time in Ditsobotla, we are contesting all wards, which is 20 wards in Ditsobotla. We are more than ready than before.
Let me then begin to wrap up the conversation. And Shai, come to you, give you a minute just to make your concluding remarks on this conversation.
Okay, thank you very much once again. We as the EFF, we are ready. We are busy oiling our election machinery. And then last weekend, we had community meetings where the president and commander-in-chief of the EFF was addressing a community of Ditsobotla. And then I can tell you that a community of Ditsobotla are tired of the ANC governance. So they are going to vote for EFF. And then EFF is the only political party that is going to rescue the community of Ditsobotla from poor service delivery and then maladministration that occurred in the municipality of Ditsobotla under the leadership of the ANC. And then we are saying to the people of the community members of Ditsobotla, we are here for them. And then on the 1st of November, vote for EFF. And then we have a living testimony.
All right, Shai.
Thank you very much.
Your minute is up. Thank you. Let's leave it there. Yusuf, your minute?
Yeah, to the residents of Ditsobotla, if on the 1st of November, please put your mark on the DA, because we're the only party, the only organization that has the interests of the people and the interests of Ditsobotla with regards to our basic services. That's what the DA are saying. We want to get the basics right, which includes our water, electricity, sewers, and our roads. And we have a plan for that. We definitely have a plan with regards to our electrical infrastructure, where maintenance needs to begin. We need to appoint an electrical engineer in that department. With water supply, we need to go back and look at where our main pipes have water leaks, our boreholes need attention. Our infrastructure is dilapidated and old, and our roads also, like I said, it's undrivable. And if you want to see a change with all of this, lenders should vote for the next 5 years and see the DA difference, because the DA gets things done.
All right. Thanks for that, Yusuf. Thabo?
From Forum for Service Delivery, we are appealing to the people of Ditsobotla to vote for us, because we have shown that as Forum for Service Delivery, we have managed to hold our people accountable. That we don't believe in laziness as Forum for Service Delivery. If you are a lazy person, you must know as a councillor candidate of Forum for Service Delivery that you are on the wrong platform. Because the last term, we have fired some of the councillors who are lazy, who are not delivering service delivery to the people. As Forum for Service Delivery, we believe that our councillors should account to the people from the ground. As Forum for Service Delivery, we have launched our manifesto that our councillor must not go and buy BMW or Mercedes-Benz. They must go and buy a bike so that they can help our people. Then, as Forum for Service Delivery, we are saying we are the people of
Mr. Nkashe,
must go and.
Your minute is up. Your minute is up. Apologies for that. I'm sure there's plenty more you want to tell us about what those buckies will be doing should your councillors, of course, get the vote in the upcoming local government election. So that's where we'll leave it with that particular debate. The DA's Yusuf, the EFF's Shai, Cordelia, and the Forum for Service Delivery's Thabo Nkashe.